All right. Shalom, shalom. Giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us his truth in the name and spirit and power. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. In the name of the Holy Spirit. Peace, love, and blessings to the elect. Scatter abroad around the four corners of the earth, mainly in Babylon the Great. Unto you, I say shalom, shalom. I just want to do a quick little lesson via through the spirit, letting you know the times that we are entering into. All right. Though it tarry, wait for it will surely come to pass. It will not tarry, roughly paraphrasing. All right, and this is going to lead to World War III. This is many reasons why the nations are saying, let the weak say I am strong. And the nations are being gathered together through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. That also lets you know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is in control of all things. Because if it was up to the people, and if your votes matter and your opinion matters, I'm pretty sure we would not be in this time of war. If I'm staying correct. All right. We would not be in this time of war. We would not be in the time of travail if it was up to the people, or if your votes or your opinions matter due to the government. And everybody is waking up to the fact that the U.S. government is against its people. That's why when all hell breaks loose, civil unrest, is going to be civil race riots out here on the streets of Babylon the Great. Going back to Second Ezra, the 15th chapter. All right, for there should be sedition amongst men. Okay, and also going into Isaiah the 19th chapter, the Egyptians versus the Egyptians. But as you can see, you read the heading, U.S. released $3.5 billion to Israel to spend on U.S. weapons and military equipment months after Congress appropriated. All right. Make sure I because my English is not the best. Appropriated. Yep, appropriated. And that means going into appropriation or appreciate, if I'm not mistaken. Search web. Past tense, appreciated. It says seize, command, make off with, embezzled. And that's what it's going into. Devote money or assets to a special purpose. All right. But nonetheless, it's going back to the U.S. being drawn into this up and coming new world war, man, which is World War III, which is prophesied in the scriptures going back to Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. All right. The end is speaking, and the Lord is doing his thing according to prophecies. So let me get a precept. Isaiah 55 and 11. Straight to the point. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth via by the prophets. All right. And it goes, his word is bound by the prophecies, man. All right. His word is prophecy, roughly paraphrasing. All right. The doctrine. All right. The truth of the Bible, the true interpretation. All right. Of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I am pleased, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. And the Lord revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. That's why we know the things that we know, and we know all the prophecies, which means to say before, to speak before, a future event happen. All right. We've been telling people, ever since the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, has opened up our eyes that World War III is inevitable. World War III will happen, just like how, comparing it to a movie in Terminator 2 Judgment Day, how Sarah Connor was calling about the nuclear fallouts, and the Skynet was going to go offline, and nuclear war was going to happen. And that's basically us, in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man, blowing that sound alarm, blowing that trumpet, letting the people know that serious judgments is about to happen on the planet Earth. And if you do not receive the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that the Lord gave his men, then you're asked out. Because at the end of the day, only the elect will be delivered and saved in the up and comings, Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose. All right. And all hell is soon to break loose, man, because you clearly see what Babylon the Great is doing. They're aiding, a war. They're aiding the small hatters, the Amalekites. All right. The Dukes of Edom. OK. That's who they're protecting, because it's all via prophecy. The least of the flock shall draw them out. All right. The small, insignificant nation that ruleth all peoples and nations, which are the so-called small hatters, which does rule everything in the whole entire world. The elites, the Illuminati, as people love to call them. But they go back to the tribe of Amalek. All right. The Dukes of Edom, the chief ones of Esau Edom. All right, which is the so-called Caucasian and white race. All right. There's another precept I was thinking upon. The will of God. Matter of fact, I'm going to get in this one. Will of God. I know it's in Revelation, so bear with me. And these things about to come to pass. Meanwhile, you got that woman, Jaguar Wright, telling the people about the MOTB system. All right, this woman that was once juiced in and tied in with these different people. Now, for, so many years of so-called being free. All right, now she obtained worldly knowledge, but also at the same time received the insight that the MOTB will be forced upon the people, and it's going to replace the paper physical dollar. All right, which is everything is going to become digitalized, man. Everything's going to be digital, and they're already working. So like in those type of, movements as we speak, man. All right. In different places of the world, they're advancing their technology, dealing with the MOTB. All right. Sooner or later, especially, like I say, all they have to do is just crash the system, shut down all the banks, have people in the uproar and in a panic, and then just bring out the whole solution, the so-called solution to solve all problems. All right. And that's, at the end of the day, that is a whole trap. All right. Ultimately, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai ordained it, but the Lord is using this devil, Esau Edom, the governments, all right, the higher ups, letting you know that these people are the wicked that the Bible speaks of. They are the wicked root, going back to Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. This is Revelation 17 and 17. I start at 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, NATO and the EU, all right, and the rest of the allies nations that was once in compliance and in an alliance and in compliance with America, Babylon the Great. These shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate and naked, all right, expose her, all right, destroy her, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire, ultimately the nuclear missiles. All right. And for the Most High Yahweh have put in their hearts to fulfill his will. And that's the point. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai put it in these hearts, these kings and rulers on the planet Earth, to stir up for the last and final world war. And with that being said, then Isaiah the 2nd chapter is going to kick in. Micah the 4th chapter is going to kick in. Then there shall be no more wars. All right. There shall be no more nations learning of war, because the righteous are going to be in authority. Going back to Proverbs 29 and 2. All right. When the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. But when the righteous, bear rule, with starting off with our big brother, our master, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, All right. In the name of the Heavenly Father, the Creator, Yahweh. Okay. Then will the kingdom of heaven be established forever and ever. And we should never fall or die ever again as being a nation. And to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. All right. And these nations, it was all fulfilling of prophecy. It was all the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for these nations to be under subjection under Babylon the Great, the great whore, all right, the mother of harlots, and then the end all be all these nations are going to find out that this whore is no good for them. All right, that this whore did much pains than joy. So with that, they're going to destroy America, Babylon the Great, which symbolizes that whore. That's parabolic to Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter of Babylon. All right. Verse 18, and the woman which thou sawest in that great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. And that's Babylon the Great, because everybody wants to fashion after the likeness of America. All right, no matter what nation that it be, whether it be the so-called Chinese, the Arabs, the Africans, the Samoans, the Hawaiians, so on and so forth. All these nations that heapeth unto Babylon the Great, to Esau Edom and his rulership and his philosophies and democracies, they all want to be like that great city. But it's in the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for that great city to be destroyed by those same people, man, that was once in an alliance with them. All thy confederate shall basically cut thee off, roughly paraphrasing. Let me go to Obadiah, because that's what his precepts in. Then I'm going to close out in a few. Obadiah 1. Obadiah 1 and verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. All right, the valley of Jehoshaphat, the borders of Saudi Arabia, the Fertile Crescent, the Middle East. All right, that's the borders that is talking about. All right, the borders where World War III is going to pop off, which is in the Levant, Saudi Arabia, desert-like areas, all in that Middle Eastern area, man. Israel. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee, that they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is no understanding in him. All right. And there's no understanding in the wicked. That's how you know that they are the wicked, man. All right. The Lord is not dealing with the nation of Edom, you so-called Caucasian white race. And this is Jeremiah 49 and verse 20. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that he have taken against Edom and his purpose, and he have purposed against the inhabitants of Teman, which are the Germans. All right, the wise men of Esau Edom, dealing with their pseudoscience. All right, dealing with splitting the atoms. Okay, Isaiah 54 and verse 17 up to verse 16. The Lord put that spirit upon them to be like that, man. And make sure we good. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he have made their habitation desolate with them. All right. And starting out with those people in the land of Israel. All right. That's the least of the flock that's going to draw their closest and dearest allies, Babylon the Great, America, to war. All right. And the Lord is going to judge. This the NLT. It said, listen to the Lord's plan, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, against Edom and the people of Teman. Even the little children will be dragged off like sheep, and their homes will be destroyed. All right, and those little children is parabolically, going into Esau, Edom. All right, and while Basra being Babylon the Great, America, the chief capital, or the stomping grounds, all right, the infrastructure of Esau's, Edom's empire. All right, even though it started out of Spain, all right, going all the way back to the Spaniards when they, ultimately took over the known world that was back then, so on and so forth, even on down to the British. All right, because you also had the Spain, Minor Germania, Major Germania, the French, the Germans. All right. And that's all, I can count on my list, because it's supposed to be 2 more. It's 7 of them. All right. And there's Great Britain. All right. That's 6. But nonetheless, all these are the kingdoms of Esau, Edom, the so-called, and the Romans, the Greeks and the Romans, Salakia, the Greeks and the Romans. All right. The Greco-Roman Empire, Salakia. All right. All those different kingdoms of Esau, Edom. All right. Going all the way to future tense, Babylon the Great. So Babylon the Great, all right, is going to be dragged into this war, this nuclear war. Clearly, they're already in it because they already are doing business ties with them. All right. And as you can see in the article, tensions is still rising between Israel and Iran. All right. So it's well known fact and evident that the scriptures do not lie. All right. Though it tarry, wait for it will surely come, it will not tarry. And we have to keep pulling out these scriptures because this is the times that we're living in. This is the moment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to rescue his elect and to destroy his people, the 2/3 of his people, along with this wicked kingdom, this society, Babylon the Great America, along with the Edomites. All right. The arch enemy of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So with that, I'm going to close out by saying, Kahalayam La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, a great millstone that teach us this truth. Peace, love, and blessings to the elect, scattered abroad around the 4 corners of the earth. All right, peace, love, and blessings once again, man, to the 144,000 and the 1/3. All right. Unto you, I say shalom, shalom.